Hello everyone, it is me, the King, and we are back with another review. For today's review, we're taking a look at Transformers Combined Wars, Legends Class, Skywarp. That's right, maybe wondering why didn't I get the Legacy one? A, I was too lazy to check, and B, I decided for at least the main three being Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercracker, to get them in this kind of scale size, I want them to be like actually different molds. But like for the rest of the Seekers, I don't mind like duplicating on the same mold. But for the main three, I want to try getting them in different molds. So yeah, just a little personal thing. For Starscream, you guys already, you folks already know that I did get the Legacy one because I did make a video about it and it pops up sometimes for size comparisons. For Thundercracker, I'm going to be getting the Cybertron one because it generally just looks cool. But yeah, so it's kind of funny. It did come instructions, thankfully. Put Skywarp out to the side. But funny little, actually, I'll just give him right here. Stands, please. Thank you. So, funny little story. The listing did say it's complete. I even looked at pictures, but there was no card, which I forgot they come with cards, but it's not really like the end of the world. I could buy it, but even the card's still expensive. But even then, I could probably just like print up my own copy. Like, it's not that hard to do. So yeah, it's just kind of funny because it said 100% complete. Now, then, complete can mean different things, It can mean like everything from the box, or it could just mean like the whole figure itself has everything, like the figure itself belongs with its accessories, or the figure itself with instructions. So really, it's just like at the end of the day, what the person selling us think is as complete. But me personally, if I say complete, then that means everything. So the figure itself with the accessories, along with the instruction booklet and any other like kind of little things. But yeah. So let's take a quick look at its instructions. One more page. So it takes 8 steps to go from robot to jet mode. Boom. Just kind of flying by. Oh yeah, this thing did kind of come in alt mode, so I was able to quickly swip it back, but I have a hard time getting its like landing stick out, so it probably won't be out. So yeah, and what's great is since it's a Combiner Wars figure, like with my Power Glide when I got it, it tells you how to change it back. So that's pretty cool. But now let's actually go into the figure itself. So we got our Skywarp right here. I don't mind like ever upgrading to bigger sizes. It's just I like these little small guys. So for Skywarp, he's your classic black and purple jet. But honestly, I kind of prefer the colors on this one compared to the Legacy one. Like, on the Legacy one, just seems to be basically straight up black with maybe like a line or two of purple. Which is basically this one, but actually has a bit more purple detailing, which I like. Don't get me wrong, it's just, with some Skywarps, they don't look the two greatest and others look great. So, yeah. But pretty cool. We got your classic wings back there of a thruster. I don't know if that's blast effect compatible or not, because this was pre-siege, which doesn't have blast effect ports. I mean, like, there might be still ports that can fit it, but I'm saying, don't try your luck. Obviously for accessories, he does come with the classic Norways, which is also why I didn't even want to get the Legacy one, because for Starscream Thundercracker, it comes with Norways. But believe it or not, I've not seen an upgrade kit where it comes to Norways for the Legacy Skywarp, so that also kind of prompted me the idea for at least the main three to get different molds. Granted, I guess it doesn't really matter because the Thundercracker from Cybertron doesn't come with a Norway. But, if you wanted to, it's not a great connection, it just kind of sits there, but he can hold his Norways, but just kind of goes in different directions. But it's there, just won't hold great. Yeah, that's really it. So let's get over points of articulation. head is fixed in place. Arms, I don't know if they can do full 360 or not, because you can't move the wings out of the way. So let's just test. Nah, because even if you put it down, they won't do it. So they can have a mostly 360-degree bend, but they can go out that far. You have a bicep swivel, kind of. It doesn't go too far. You have a bicep bend, no waist swivel, no waist or ab crunch. Legs can, well, if you move our arms out of the way, they can spread out that far. Wow, you can basically do full splits. Oh yeah, I forgot you had some rubbery bits, but I'll finish up the articulation and I can go back to the rubbery bits. Legs can kick out that far. They can kick back that far. You got, I think this is like a bit above 90. Well, this would be 90, so yeah, you got a bit above 90. And then for his feet, you can, for due to transformation, you can move in and out the front and the back foot of his heels. And like I said, I forgot there are some rubbery bits. There we go. So his nose cone is rubbery, which makes sense, you know. Which part is it? Alright, so his tail fins, I think is what they're called. They're rubbery. And I believe his front feet are rubbery, because like they kind of feel rubbery, but then they also feel plasticky. But I'm just going to play it safe and call it rubbery. If you want to correct me in the comments, feel free to. I don't mind if I'm wrong or not. But are you going to stand? Yes, you are. Now then, before we get into size comparisons, well, we are going to go into size comparisons, but before we get into that, I will have a link to the videos in the description down below, in case you folks want to watch them after this unboxing, or, after this review, or you pause the video right now, go watch my opinions on said figures, and then come back to finish up this video, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to be trying something new now, because I kind of figured out how to add an iCard. I don't know why it took me this long. So I am going to add on my older reviews and unboxings, but at the time recording this, I actually know how, so just letting you know now, along with what I said, instead for future reference, at least for the Transformers stuff, when I say it's going to be restriction, I will also say it's going to be up in the iCard up below, up top. So just a little future reference. In case folks want to check out my opinions on the bots for the size comparison, they'll be in the description down below and will be up in the iCard. Alright, well, let's get started. Wow, people are active this late. Well, we have from Transformers Legacy. Almost said Legends because we're doing a Legends unboxing. Oh no, your accessory fell out. But we got, okay, you know what? You don't get your accessory because it keeps falling out because you're hard to handle. We have Transformers Legacy, Core Class Shockwave. Here's his accessory. It kept falling off. I'm not dealing with that. I'm probably going to have to cut a little bit of that up. Then we have from Transformers Combiner Wars, Legends Class Power Glide. And then we have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, Core Class Starscream. I always have to bring it in, especially if it's a Seeker. Yep, especially if it's a Seeker. Like, I'm going to be bringing these two back out if I ever get my Cybertron Thundercracker. But yeah, just like I said for the main three, I want to get actual different molds. But you know, for any other Seekers, if they actually did get like a release in this kind of class scale, just as like a little tiny despot, I don't mind duping up on the same mold. It's just for the main three. There was another one, but it's like very expensive in eBay. So it does look cool, like as cool as Cybertron Thundercracker. So you know, I don't mind getting that one over Cybertron Thundercracker in case I find one for a good price. But yeah. I usually don't pick them up, so I don't know why I picked them up. But let's get him prepped for jet mode. Alright, so I'm going to put the instructions over here so I can read it better. So for step 1, there's some tabs on this leg. See these pieces? They're gonna tab into the holes over here. So this piece right here is gonna go into that. So you would simply put them together. It's a soft click. Then you would fan out his tail fins. I assume they're called tail fins. I'm just gonna call them tail fins for this video. Then you would collapse in the feet. As one of his Norways go bye-bye. That seems to be just a common thing. Then for the next step, you're gonna bring down his wings and do what? Oh, you gotta peg it in. Alright, well, you can just kind of slide it. So yeah, there's like a little clip. You just kind of slide up and down to put it in. Then for the next step, with his Norways, you're gonna spin them up. Or if you want, you can parts form and take them off, but the instructions do say you can just spin them up, but if you want to make it easier, you could take them off and just put it on the other way. Then you take his arms and you slide them down. Right? Yep. Basically, he just kind of slides in on himself. And then for the next step is you grab his nose cone and you just kind of shift it up, put it in there, and then, you know, you would take out his landing pad, but you don't really need it. It just kind of helps, but I mean, he's fun enough to be fine on his own. But yeah. I mean, you can obviously see the alt mode underneath it, but I mean, he is a jet, so I don't know, if you're doing aerial shots from above, you're fine, but I know people like to hide it. But you can remember, this is like Legends class, so it's just kind of like a miniaturized on figures, so they can't really hide too much, at least back then. But yeah, we have his jet mode, which honestly, if I can remember, I'm going to throw a picture of his alt mode from Legacy, and you can kind of see why I prefer the Combiner Wars version over the Legacy version. Obviously because A, you get his Norways, but B, this jet mode just looks 10 times better, which is probably the same case for Thundercracker and Starscream, but I'll be on the Starscream mode, and like I said, throughout this video, I want it for the main 3, I want to try getting different modes for the Legend class scale. When it comes to other scales, I mean, like, I may do the same, try getting different modes, but who knows. But yeah, like, dude, this jet just, like, pops. Like, damn. Like, okay. I'm holding jet right here. Somewhere on the screen, image is going to pop up on the other side. Obviously, I'm recording this, so I can't really predict what it is, but editing me, because I do self-edit my videos for now. Maybe sometime in the far future, like 1,000 years from now, I can get an edit. But just, you know, on the right side of the screen, just imagine there's a image of him. If I don't forget nothing, it's just gonna look very dumb. I mean, you could throw up his tail fins, but they kind of look dumb. So it's better to have them down here. You have a Decepticon insignias, which I think might be stickers, because I know during for part of the run they did use stickers, which is fine, I guess. Alt mode undercarriage. Oh, well, one of his arms came in then. I mean, the fins are like pretty hidden. Like, that's the point of fins, is to hide them. Like, sure, you get a little bit of arms. I mean, like, damn. I just really love this jet mode. Like, goddamn. this might actually be a contender for top 10. Well, I'm probably going to say that for every figure I get. But yeah. Alright, well, let's do some vehicle mode comparisons. Well, like I said, in case folks want to check out my opinions on the figures featured in the size comparison, so a description to them will be well linked to their unboxing / reviews. I'm just going to say regardless, 90% of them I do have an unboxing, but their unboxings or reviews will be in the description down below and up on the iCard up there, or very quickly. But well, I already said it beforehand, but I gotta really think about this before an iCard pops up. But in case you folks do want to check out their unboxings, make sure if you want to, you can finish up this one, then go check out the unboxings, or watch one of their unboxings right now, and then come back, finish up the rest of this video. Whatever you folks want to do, it works for me. But up first, we have from Transformers Legacy, Core Class Shockwave, which, at least his satellite dish actually stays in his hand for this one. It usually stays in his hand. It's just, it's been a while since he's been on camera, so I guess he got camera shy. Yeah, there's not much we talk about. I kind of did talk about stuff in alt mode, so if I remember anything in the size comparisons, I'll bring it up. But I only really brought in Shockwave because he's only the other Core Class air vehicle I got for the bad guys. The rest of them are land, even if they're not a Decepticon. I only have these three now him for air vehicles. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. I like this purple a little bit more than this purple, but I still prefer this over the Bumblebee movie Core Class Shockwave. That's why I really wasn't it's a good figure, that one, but when I saw this one was available, I really wanted this one a lot more, which I am happy now because a lot of the Core Classes that I got are hella expensive. But next we have from Transformers Combiner Wars, Legends Class Powerglide. Which, this is more kind of a, I think it's supposed to be more of a bomber jet or more of a kind of they're both military aircraft vehicles, but I think this one's supposed to be more bomb missile based, or this one's more aerial / assault based. But yeah, pretty cool. Honestly, these guys really fit together, believe it or not. But yeah, pretty cool. And then lastly, we have to bring in the leader of the Seekers. We have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, Core Class Starscream. Wow, so cool, wow. Wow, even different modes, it still looks beautiful together. I really hope it still will look kind of beautiful when I have Thundercracker. But Cybertron Thundercracker is blue for robot, but it's almost pure black, so I know it's right. Oh, I don't want to get Skywalker because it's basically black with Sugar Purple. But Thundercracker, oh wow, you're going to get that? I know, dumb me, but it's because I'm a sucker for purple. And when you have a black and purple Decepticon that's known for purple kind of standing out, it's just a really full off from the Legacy version, that's all. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, the unboxing views will be in the description down below or in the iCard right above in case you folks want to go check it out. But yeah, that's been my review on Transformers Combiner Wars Legends Class Skywarp. If you folks did enjoy this review, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and in case you made it this far, name your favorite Seeker. Well, if you want, for a more simplified version, you could name your favorite Seeker out of the three, being Skywarp, Starscream, or Thundercracker. I was going to say Starscream because he is my third favorite Transformer of all time. Or if you know any other Seekers, you can also name them too as well. Actually, let me phrase that. Just name your favorite Seeker in the comment down below to make it more simple. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it complicated. And subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I drop a new video, short or stream. But until next time, toodles!